right, so you remember, if you ever familiar with comic books, but if you're not, right? Superman, he was his weakness was kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
That was Superman's weakness, right?
Right.
So Superman, what he did was, he gave Batman a piece of kryptonite, so that in any event, like he decide, like he go crazy or something like that.
Yeah.
That Batman would use the kryptonite to subdue him.
Bring him down.
Right, to bring him down.
Okay.
So, so Superman had to trust Batman, like, big time in order for him to give him his number one weakness that could kill him. Like, kryptonite could kill him. Then, see, you
said something now, bro.
Right.
You said something.
He trusted him with that kryptonite, and that kryptonite could have killed him, right? Now, just remember that. Superman gave Batman the kryptonite, which was his weakness, that could kill him. So he trusted him that he would only use it if need be used. Now, you say to yourself, how does this work in a relationship?
Man.
Well, this is what typically happens at times in a relationship. Either or, woman or man, they have a discussion, they let, each other know what's the weakness in, the individual.
Right.
And then you know what happens sometimes? Something happens. Things go too far. Somebody get mad, and what they use? Kryptonite.
Dang, man.
Pull it out. Poison.
Bring it to your knees just that quick.
Down to your knees. Dying.
Wishing they put it away.
Had green veins. No lead box around.
Hey, he's saying something, man. That's a part of that's what a relationship is, man. You don't really have a relationship until you have shared some really, really deep secrets about yourself with that person, man. Like, it's all superficial till you know what hurts that other person, in my opinion. So it's a responsibility that the other person has to handle your weaknesses or kryptonite, as you said, with care, man.
See, and what happens? And now there was different kryptonite.
Yeah. You had the red kryptonite.
Yeah, the red kryptonite
made them wild out.
Right, and overexposure to the red kryptonite made them wild out. Right. So men have weakness is the green kryptonite. Women's weakness is the red kryptonite. Because you know what happens when you take their stuff? They don't, man, you could have a brother sitting on the side of the bed, hands in his palms.
Weeping.
Weep.
Not crying.
Weeping. One of the little snot, the snot, you suck it back.
Yeah, you cry like when your feelings get hurt. You weep when you crush, though.
Yeah.
Kryptonite.
That's that green kryptonite.
Weep.
Women, now when you use their weaknesses against them, that's that red kryptonite, because they wild out. They get mad. Yeah, see? See? They get mad. And then it's a wrap. It's like...
It's hard to reel them back in after that. It's hard to bring them back in after that, man.
So, should you ever use the kryptonite? Like Superman, Superman gave Batman the kryptonite to use. Now, are there times? There may be times when you could use the kryptonite just, to remind the individual. If you and then somebody, they start getting a little too above themselves.
You whip out the box.
Right.
Like,
yeah. You don't pull out the whole kryptonite.
Yeah.
You just take the box and you lift up the lid just a bit, just
a little
okay. They get a little queasy.
Yeah, that's it. It's not to bring them down to their knees, face first on the ground, nothing like that. It's a reminder. That's called accountability. That's what it's called. It's not called like how to be used. More like abusive or being negative to somebody. That's not why you give a person that you care about, somebody you're in a relationship with, your weaknesses. You give it so they can carry it for you, and and you don't have to deal with it. And when you do get ahead of yourself, they'll, out of love, they'll remind you, hey, you know, you might be, you know, making this and you might be doing all these things, but yeah, you wasn't always here. So before you go and acting Hollywood and acting brand new on people, look, here's your kryptonite to get back in your place. You know?
Right.
But that's love, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's all love.
So don't take out the kryptonite and make a kryptonite chain and put it around Superman's neck, Superman or Supergirl neck. You know, keep it in the lead box, but you know, every now and then, you know, it's permissible to
lift that lid on.
Lift the lid up just a bit. You know, just,
lift that lid on.
You know, just so they could be reminded. Cause when every time that lid was lifted up just a bit, Superman remembered that his behind was huge. Like,
You fragile. You fragile.
I did something that could stop me right there. So, you know, so keep that in mind. That was good, man.
Lift that lid.